Hey guys, Sax here. Welcome back to another racing video. Welcome back to F1 2012 on Roblox. We had Monza. As of the time of recording this, they just added this track pretty much maybe like 2 weeks ago or something like that. It was like right after we recorded the other ones. But we got 5 guys driving tonight, or 4 guys and 1 girl joining us tonight. We have Wild on pole, then you have Colin beside him, then it is Juan, Taffi, one of my college friends, joining us, and Jay, who did not set a qualifying lap, all the way in the back. As far as I know, these guys are ready. Oh, well, maybe not Wild. I was going to say they're ready, but Wild's over here darting across, trying to go already. So we're about to get this thing going. It's 20 laps here at Monza as they're waiting for the green flag, and it is underway, and there they go. As we're trying to cycle up to Wild here. He's actually going to lose the lead pretty quickly. Colin to the race lead already. And it's by a good mile already. See, can he keep it though is the better question. As Jay did get around Taffi, but here she goes right back to the back bumper, all over the back bumper of Jay. But there's already a battle for second, and that is Wild trying to pass on the outside. And here comes his teammate. Jay's going to fly right between the two of them. Jay just went from last to second, and not even a lap. So Ryan is not here to defend his 2 wins, but whoa, a big stack up there between these 4 drivers. So Colin now the one that's pulling away, as everybody else shuffling for position, as Wild currently takes over second, and it'll be Juan who takes over third. As whoa, he's gonna slide. That was a big slide out of Juan as they head through these 2 turns here. As he's going to get under pressure potentially here by Taffi. She's been able to pick up some pace, but she's going to lose the spot to Jay here. This is her first time doing anything racing with the group, so her getting out here and joining us is already a great thing to see, and she's actually did pretty good in only about 10 minutes worth of practice. As Jay now all up the back bumper of, whoa, it's a lagging. He's trying to close to the back end of Juan. Why are you lagging this bad? You never lag this bad. I think my internet just decided to drop. Thank you, game. Appreciate that. And Wild is 2 seconds behind. You see them all passing the line now. Whoa, and Colin's going to go wide. That's going to be a big slide for him through the sand trap. Can Wild gain anything out of that? It definitely doesn't look like he did. He's looking really slow through that first 2 turns. That is not what you want to see, as these guys have kind of spaced it out. Maybe not. There's still a battle for third, and that is now Juan taking over the spot over Jay. They are still locked in a tight fight between these 2. If they keep fighting, Taffi might close up to them. And here Juan goes looking on the inside, and whoa, right up to the back bumper of Jay, and we're going to get another lag spike there. Don't know why the lag is happening. We haven't had this bad of a lag for this game yet. And so far, so good. Nobody having too many issues. Let's see, can Juan get to the back end of Jay? And he will. He actually gets around Jay there. I don't know how, because this game is being weird. But whoa, whoa, whoa. Juan, give him space, dude. Give him space. He's got to have some space. That is your one warning, Juan, of over-aggression. Unless you couldn't see it. Then that's my fault. But and Jay has crashed, and he is stuck on his wheel. And we will throw a caution once everybody else crosses the line so it doesn't get confusing here. So once these 2 cross the line, we'll throw the caution. And there's your caution, so now they will get bunched back up and close it together. And we'll have another restart, and Jay's going to have to reset, because that is major damage to Jay. As they are waiting for the green flag to drop, there it goes, green flag in the air. There they go, heading into turn 1 at a very good start for everybody. Let's see who's going to get the run into turn 1. Is right now, it's actually Wild who's going to fall all the way to the back. Let's see here what happens in turn 1. This Juan is actually going to miss it. Whoa! Contact! Big contact! Is there 3 wide coming off of those turns? Big contact between Juan and Taffi, and that's going to put them all the way to the back potentially here. And it is going to be back for Taffi. And here goes, I believe that's Jay on the outside. No, that's Wild. Couldn't see it from the back. I can tell by the helmets, but couldn't see the helmet from the behind. It's lagging. Uh-oh. Thank you, Internet. This might be a laggy 20 laps. A very laggy 20 laps. I don't know what's going on with my Internet today. Whoa, Colin got a little jump there. As whoa, somebody went wide. I think that was Jay. He went wide through that turn. As right now the closest battle is between these two for third. As Wild all over the curbs there. Trying to get a run towards Juan. He's going to get it here. He's all over the back bumper. He's going to take that look. Down to the inside goes Wild. He takes the look, but is it going to be enough here into this turn? Not enough. Whoa, he had to stack up big time there for him. And Jay about 2 seconds behind. Whoa. Wild went wide. He's going to lose some time there to Juan. Let's see here. Where's Jay? There's Jay. And now it's again another fight. It just looks like these two alternating who's fastest where. Can Wild get the look around? As he's all over the back bumper going into the heavy braking zone. He's going to get into the back bumper of Juan. I can't see what's happening because of lag. As there he goes. He's going to tap the back bumper of Juan. Juan now to the front bumper, and Wild's going to back up a little bit. There they go to this turn. And whoa, Wild's able to get a bigger run here. He's just being able to get a better exit than Juan has in pretty much a lot of these turns. Maybe not that time. I think Juan got a better exit that time, and he can pull a little bit of gap. But this is your closest fight on track currently. As Jay is not close to the leader right now. So we continue to watch this battle for third as Wild trying to close the gap as much as he can here. As you can see Jay in the distance. If these two get their act together, they could technically catch Jay for second. Make it a 3-car battle for second. But we already know that these two are not going to play nice near each other. They are definitely the two most aggressive drivers we have on this track, and they are right here together still. 0.6 the difference between the two. Wild following right behind Juan as they head into turn 1 in the heavy braking zone. Can Wild close up? It looks like he does. He's now closing the gap. Can he get around Juan here? As they head into the next heavy braking zone, Wild takes a different approach than Juan does, and it looks like he's going to get the position side by side, and Wild will clear for third as they head into the next two right-handers. Can Juan gather it back up, chase down Wild, or will Wild go and chase down his teammate? That's a better question. It looked like Juan went a little bit wide there when we came back into seeing him there. It looked like he went wide into the sand trap a little bit. He was sideways. Can they catch Jay? Whoa, Jay also in the sand trap there. You saw him sliding. Oh, and an issue for Colin. He stopped on track, like full stopped on track. I don't know what just happened. He didn't reset it. I think he maybe just lost some time there. Maybe just came to a stop. Now Jay was only 3 seconds behind him. Interesting for sure. Careful. As those two finally cross the line, and it's still a battle for third. So Juan is caught back up, and it's still tight between these two here. Can Juan make a look? As Wild's in the sand trap. That's going to allow Juan to get around him. That is not what you wanted to see if you're pulling for Wild to win this thing. Whoever wins today will get a first-time winner in the F1 series, because like the only other two races we've hosted has been Ryan who won, and he was not able to show tonight with controller issues. It's a very good turn there for Wild. He closes right back up to Juan. Let's see where he goes here. It's a bad camera, never mind. Saw a building or a stands, whatever it was. Some sort of structure, as there goes Wild through, but Juan takes the crossover, but he's not able to get it. Bad exit for Juan, and that's going to allow Wild to pull away. Not what you want to see for Juan whatsoever. Colin has definitely been setting the pace here today. Since the start, he did not get pole. That was because he was struggling during qualifying to just get a good time down without crashing the car. But he's pulled 6 seconds on Jay that last lap.
I'm in the middle of the track.
And caution flag will be out for the Mercedes upside down. Alright, driver's getting set. It took us a little bit. Taffi accidentally left the game, and now she's back. The green flag underway, but the leaders don't go! The leaders didn't go! That was an insane start by Jay and Juan, but it really became Wild and Juan. It was very much effortless there as, whoa, Colin! He's gonna wait and let everybody pass. Or will attempt to let everybody pass. But that doesn't allow Wild to slide up to the lead. As there's issues for Colin, he's gonna just slide off track for a second. Maybe issues there for the Red Bull. As it is now the two McLarens up front, all of them still yet to pit. But now if you're those two McLarens, you gotta hope you don't pit behind your teammate, because then you've gotta wait. As we're getting some lag there. More lag, Jesus. Okay, thanks, gang. Appreciate it. Appreciate the... Oh, and that's going to be one of the McLarens off. That's Wild off. Jay now takes the race lead. Can he keep it, though? As it is a duel here for the race lead between the two McLarens. Here comes Wild, now looking down the inside, down the straightaway into the braking zone. It is side by side, and Jay is going to let him get it. As I think there was a crash behind. There was! So caution flag will be back out, and they're going to get it back around. Alright, we're good. Waiting for the green flag. There that goes. And once again, they sleep. Taffi accidentally put it in reverse. She had it in the wrong gear. As it's a drag race between the two McLarens down to turn one. Who's going to get the better advantage as they head into the turn? Jay's going to brake later. He's going to get the advantage. There's a big contact there in the back, and that's going to move Taffi to the back. As here they go side by side for third, and it'll be Colin that takes it. But it's a three-car fight now between these three. What about those top two? Let's go see where they're at. Wild trying to chase down Jay. He's still right there. He's looking. He's going to get a big look at the outside. Whoa, he had to check up. So now Wild's going to be slow getting back up to speed. These things do take a second, and there it is. Colin clears for the position. As Jay now on a little bit of a Sunday cruise out front. Nobody nearby. Let's see who's able to get up to second here. Because right now it is Colin. Because actually, no. They're starting to catch Jay. Jay is not too far ahead. You can see him off in the distance there. He is not pulled away like I thought he had. Whoa. Once again, still everybody has yet to pit. So everybody still has one stop left. As Wild and Colin trying to close the gap here. And Colin doing a beautiful job of doing that. He set the most practice laps. We did host a couple practice sessions yesterday and today, and Colin showed up for most of them, and it's really showing. And it'll be Wild to be the first one to shoot down pit road. So he will be your first taker as it's now side by side for the lead. Colin now takes a look down on the bottom, and it'll allow him to take the race lead away from Jay. Can he keep it though? Will he make a mistake, or will Jay drive him off track? Oh, a big crash for Jay. That is not what you want to see, and caution flag is back out. And that's exactly what Wild wanted to see. He just put on a fresh new pair of socks while everybody else is yet to pit. Drivers getting prepared for the green flag. They are ready to go. Who's going to get the best start? Green flag underway. And the 4 normal drivers who have been in most of these races have gotten a good start, but Taffi didn't do too bad herself either. But it's all about this turn 1, as Juan is actually going to lose positions here. He's going to put it 3 wide down the middle. Whoa, this is going to get interesting. Whoa. Tight, 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 tight. And Juan is all over the back end of Wild. Literally. As Colin actually lost the lead, it is Jay in the lead now. I did not see that, so it must seem that Colin had a very bad turn 1 too. Let's see what happens here in this next big braking zone. As, whoa, big slide from Colin. That's going to put Taffi all the way up to potentially like the lead here. But she cycles up to 2nd, and I think that was Wild took over 3rd. Whoa, she goes wide, and that's going to check out these guys. So now it's a 4-car race for 2nd. But she does make some contact with Juan, but that allows the other 2 to get clear, and Jay way out in front. She is still trying to learn the track and learn how to drive these things, so I do not blame her, as I think somebody made some contact with the wall there. I believe that was Colin. Maybe not. It was Wild. And his tire is stuck underneath him. And that will be the car. That will be the safety car again, so they will come back around. Driver is getting ready for the green flag. Green flag underway as everybody goes except for Wild off that start. As they're about to have a race down into turn 1. Colin trying to take the lead away, heading into turn 1. Will he be able to, and will he hold it? He has struggled with these first 2 turns, as he does go wide, and it's going to allow Jay to go right back around him. As they're trying to get everything sorted out, Jay back to the lead. Colin just struggling off these restarts into turn 1 and 2. That is his worst spot for sure. As now, as we head back to the battle for 3rd, it is Taffi looking at the back end of Juan, but here goes Wild right around the outside. He's going to fly right around here. He's on softs. Hopefully we do get a green flag lap in here so these guys can try to pit here. And there's Colin, so an issue for Colin there, and also an issue for Jay. Not good turns for those 2. That's going to promote Juan to the lead, but he's also going to go wide. As it is a full-on duel between these drivers. Whoa, careful! Everything is definitely getting tight between every one of these cars. I'm trying to find Jay. Jay was able to get out front right now, but how long will he stay? Especially with veering wide like that a little bit. Whoa, I thought he was going off the track. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Big crash for Colin! That was the big one. He had some help though. Caution is back out. As the driver is getting ready for the green flag is... Oh, wait, hold on. Oh. There we go. I hit the button and it didn't click, so you guys are good. I'm not going to count you guys against on that one. That's on me. I clicked it and it didn't go.
Well, that kind of screwed a lot of us just now.
It's okay. There's guaranteed going to be another caution.
That was hilarious.
I hit the button and it went, nah. Whoa! Big stack up there as they're running over each other completely. All of them have to make a stop besides Wild, so 4 out of 5 still need to pit. Let's see, do we get a green flag lap for them to get to pit? Maybe not. Shield your eyes. And Juan has lost the tire. And I can't see because it's lagging. Juan. Driver is ready for the green flag, and there it goes. They all sleep. They all sleeping. They all. The front two got the best start though, for sure. But it'll be Jay that leads him into turn one. Whoa, Colin, slow through the turn. All over the curb. As Wild does look like he's going to get a big run here. He's possibly going to be able to inherit the lead of this thing if a caution doesn't happen. Because these guys are going to try to get their pit cycle out of the way. Wild was the only one that pitted before the reset. There's Colin, and you saw there went into the sand trap. So that leaves Jay a little bit of a gap, but they're still fighting hard for the other positions. And it's going to be Wild sliding in the sand trap. Side by side for second. Colin now down to the inside. Wild going to let them both slide past them. He's not going to put up much of a fight there. Here comes Colin versus Juan for second, though. Whoa. That looks like Colin may have gotten a slightly better exit than Juan, as they're both going to take it pretty careful through here. A bump from, whoa, Wild to the back end of Juan. As we are watching Jay, who doesn't really, he did lose a good chunk of time there, maybe a bad couple of turns. One turn ahead of them to get to pit road. Will they make it down pits? Is it going to be Jay that shoots down pit road? Colin as well. Two cars only stay out. Juan still fighting. And whoa, big contact between those two. And a crash for Juan. The caution flag will come back out. This has got to hurt for Juan. Everybody else has hit pit road except for him. Taffi? Driver's getting ready for the green flag. And there it is. And it looks like Colin's going to get the best start out of everybody here. Oh, but here comes the McLarens. They had the speed afterwards. Something's wrong with Colin's car. As here they go into turn one. Big dive from Juan. He's going to hit Wild out the way. Careful, Juan. Careful. As we have a few laps left in this thing. That's one of the McLarens all the way off track for a second there. Colin, make sure you're not pacing.
Permission to speak for a second?
Yeah.
It's not getting off of 60. It's just
oh, I know exactly
staying on 60%.
I know exactly what happened. Alright.
Do I just...
Caution. Green flag getting ready to go. What driver gets the better start? Normally it is Ryan, but he's not here, obviously. So it really has been up in the air today. And there is the green flag, and it's going to be Juan who had the best reaction time, but it's going to look like Jay might have the best start. No, there goes the outside line. Oh, it's going to get tight. It's going to get tight. There's some contact there. And that's going to slow down Taffi and Colin, and that's going to allow Juan to take the lead away with a very... Hey, careful there. As here goes... Whoa, big block from Juan. Here goes Jay down the inside. Whoa, and another contact. You cannot say anything about that one. If you say anything underneath another caution, you say, oh, well, I didn't mean to. I'm fighting you. But that is going to move Jay up to the lead here. As we're getting a bit of a lag spike here, I can't see what's going on. As Colin has caught these two from their fight. Okay, game, stop lagging. For the love of God, please. Love of God, stop lagging. And whoa, two cars go off track there. Jay not able to pull away now. They've got to make it a couple laps. As Colin all over the back bumper now. Colin definitely showing that speed. But they're having that big mishap off the opening. He's now chased down Jay. Can he get around him? There's also a battle for third. The battle for third is a little bit closer, but here comes Colin. He's got more speed. There he goes with a look, and he's going to take the lead away from Jay. Can he get clear before turn one? He does get clear, but does Jake, I called him Jake on accident. Yeah, Jay, that's your white name, Jake. Now Jay looks at the outside, trying to get a run around the outside of Colin. Unable to do anything there. Now there's a side-by-side battle for third. Colin, or not Colin, sorry, I don't know why I said Colin. Juan on the inside, Wild on... Juan? Never mind, I quit. I'm retiring. There's Juan on the inside, that's what I was trying to say. There's, whoa, here comes... Whoa, careful, Juan, you can't be making moves like that, buddy. As Jay is still right behind Colin. Colin is not able to pull it away. They're coming around to 2 laps to go here. It's still anybody's race if something happens. Because here they go. Third and fourth, dueling it out again. And oh, Wild's gonna miss the entire turn. Not what you want to see. Hey, you two, watch it, watch it, watch it, and caution flag is back out. As we're all waiting to see it. And lights are out, and away we go. Very even start amongst everybody. As they head into turn one. If they make it 1 lap, the race is official here. As well, here comes Taffi right around the outside. She looks for the lead. She is clear. What a beautiful start there for her. Can she hang on? It's a 2 behind, still fighting it out for a second. Whoa, what a big crash! And the caution flag will come back out. She overshot it, killed it. So caution flag is back out. Driver is ready for the green flag. And there it is. They all had a pretty similar start there. Let's see what goes down in turn one. As currently Colin to the lead. But it is close between everybody here. Yes, he's overdrove it. He overdrove it. He overdrove it. Whoa! As they are all right here, and it's going to be Jay that gets to the lead. He's got his teammate right behind him. The 2 McLarens, 1, 2, as the Red Bull falls down to third. Heading into the next heavy braking zone. Will somebody make a lunge? They will! Whoa! Everybody lunging for positions here. It is tight. Wild now promoted to the lead. He gets around his teammate. But nobody's out of it yet. As they are still side by side for the lead. Wild. Whoa! Careful, Colin. As he's going to push it 3 wide for the lead. And Taffi's going to be able to get 4th there. Whoa! Careful, Wild. He's going to slide back into 3rd there. That's going to put Jay to the lead here. Just a couple more turns separating them and making the race official. As Jay has lost his rear wing, he's fine though. Jay has lost his rear wing. Final turn. And Jay is in the lead, but here comes Wild. He's going to take the look. He's not able to get it there. Now he's going to get it. Final lap in the air. Wild almost takes himself out. Side by side, Jay now promotes to the lead. Side by side, going into the braking zone. Here comes Colin flying through. It is still a 3-way duel for the lead. Can the 2 McLarens work together? Colin out to the lead. Can he hold on? He's pulled a little bit of a gap here. Very tight for sure, as here comes Wild rolling down. Now back to Colin. It's going to be a duel for the lead, as Colin's going to go wide a little bit there, but he's going to pull away from Wild. About half a track remains. Colin's going to slide. Big slide from the Red Bull. He hits the wall. And that's going to put Wild to the lead. Only a few turns left, and Wild hits the curb. That may have sealed it for Colin. And I think it has, unless he makes some mistakes. Whoa, big mistake from Colin. Who's gonna get it back? Here comes Jay on the outside. Jay's gonna win it in the final turn.
Holy shit! What
Jay has
happened?
won his way off the final turn! And just like that, Colin goes 3 in a row for second place!
No! I'm actually sad! No! Oh my god! No! No! No!
What a way to lose a race!
No!
Alright, well, we're gonna get interviews done. We're gonna start with our third place finisher, Wild, over here in the Jensen Button car. How'd the race go for you? Obviously with the two-wheel in the last few turns there.
It was chaotic for sure. First of all, I just want to say shout out to everyone that had fun tonight. Great racing with everyone. That was great. Shout out to Jay. That was fun. Always fun racing him. Great racing against Colin. And good job to Taffi for her first start. Great job on that too. I blew it. I kind of overshot. I tried to pass Colin. I overshot it entering that corner. I lagged too. So sucks, but got third and congrats to Jeff.
Alright, we're gonna hop over here to our second place finisher, Colin. Another second place?
Hey. Yeah, 3 for 3. 3 for 3 on second.
Get that nice and cozy for you. How you feeling right now?
I am really bummed out. I am, unironically, I'm actually shaking right now because I am really sad from that because I was so, happy because I saw the home stretch. But just to get it taken away like that, it is really sad. It is a really sad feeling.
Alright, well, congratulations on your second place. I know you were looking for that win, but at least you got second.
It's okay.
Alright, race
You
winner
got
Jay
crying in the
kind of
background.
appeared in your lap off that final turn. How you feeling?
First, I just want to say congrats to Colin and Wild. Truthfully, they deserved this a lot more than I did. They were definitely way faster than me in that race. That finish was kind of shocking though, because Wild was in the sand trap and I managed to get around him. And then I saw how far ahead Colin was. I'm like, oh, second is locked up for me. Next thing I know, I see Colin stop. And I'm like, what the hell just happened? And then I thought once I got to his outside, I figured he would have managed to keep his speed going to get back to my inside and beat me at the line. All in all, I guess I'm happy. Still not a big fan of how these cars handle, but these were really fun to race, especially with Wild and Colin. I think I found my new favorite two favorites to race in these sexy events. Also, congrats to Taffi. Did really well her first start. So, yeah, first F1 win in forever.
Microwave.
Also, I didn't appreciate the fact that you walked over my car to get to Colin. I'm suing you for damage. Also, I lost my wing.
I know,
like,
you
the
literally hit
last
that
second.
bump and it launched your wing off.
I
That's
heard
my
the
second place
damage.
trophy.
I heard the damage. I'm like, oh Lord, please don't be something serious. Look behind me. I'm like, okay, I can still drive with the wing. I don't know if
All 4 tires are still
aerodynamics
intact, that's all that matters.
That's all I cared about. I don't know if aerodynamics is a factor, but I felt like the car
Clearly
was
not.
handling a lot different with. I'm about to say clearly not. It felt like it did, but maybe that was just in my head.
That's the
So.
first place trophy right there.
The first place trophy
Jay's
is you won
wing.
your wing, we taped it back on.
Yep, that's for sure.
I
Got the
expect,
flex tape out and sealed it.
I expect to see that in my hauler when it's time to go home.
Alright, well, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to join the Discord to come hang out with the community as I'm being dragged away by Jay. Make sure to check out these things live on Twitch and Kick when we do stream them live. This is Sunset, signing out. See you guys next time.